Hello everyone, Kalive here, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so we are going to continue where we left off, where we were at this raft, and we're going to start building on the raft. The first thing we want to build though, let's quit tracking that. Let's go to this right here. We already have the ingredients, but we can track this. And this is the large storage box, and we want to put this on the ground here. We can put these on the ground. We'd have to put them on a structure. Some things do require a structure. These do not. What this will do, this guy's going to attack me, watch. Let's see if we can kill him. Yeah, these guys will attack you. They don't attack you, they just take your food. That's the problem. So it's slower. I'm gonna try to hit him with... He's like really low. There we go. Alright. Now these are very annoying to deal with. Look at all that hide we get from this guy. Yeah, definitely worth getting attacked for. I threw my spear somewhere. I only have 2 left. That's fine. You can recover spears, by the way. Alright, so build a box. And you build a box because you can throw stuff in a box. So we can kind of keep our inventory clean. And we can also... This lets us build in the raft because we can keep gathering resources and then putting stuff in the little box here and just kind of keep everything stored so we're not overburdening ourselves. So we need to go grab some stone, which we get quite a bit of stone here. There's like tons of stone. It's a baby lystro. Yeah, so we want to get some stone. I'm going to skip the wood stuff and just go straight to stone. That's going to take some time. We also can build a campfire on the beach here as well. Going to require a few things. So what you want to get started off with while you're building your raft is definitely a campfire. I think we need some wood, thatch, fiber, and stone, maybe flint. More thatch. Alright, let's grab one of these. Let's make one more of these spears. Can make some clothing too. This will just keep us nice and cozy. As the day gets shorter, which is, it's sun's on the horizon here, we're gonna have to really stay warm. So you want some clothing. Let's put this down. And we do need to feed it some wood. We can also feed it some meat. Let's put this on and this on. We get a level, so we're getting some levels. We still have our buff going. So we're going to get a lot of levels for crafting stuff. I think you get like 10k experience for crafting a raft. And you can right click, or you can hold down, I think it's E, right? Or whatever the menu option is, and you can demolish this thing. This will give you a portion of the resources back. Maybe 60% of the resources back. And then you can go back here and use more resources and craft more rafts. And this is a good way to level up. I mentioned that before, but this is a great way to level up. So let's get the meat out of here. And we're going to put it in the campfire. Let's do this. Then just light the fire. Now if we do get cold, we can come back to here and this will keep us warm. You can also make standing torches. It's another way to get warm. We need to make a bed. So let's make a bed real quick. The bed we have to put on a structure. So we can make a little structure. This is just a foundation. And we can make a bed. This is in case we die. We can now spawn back here. Otherwise, you have to randomly spawn somewhere. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully this thing doesn't kill my bed. Yeah, those birds will attack your stuff. Now I have a bed, we can now spawn here. So I think we're good. This is kind of where we want to be at. So now we need to build a couple of things. Let's learn fence foundations. I might have to learn this stuff. Stone. Let's go through stone again. Learn fence foundations. And pillars. Alright, we can learn these gates. These gates. Those are for later. what we need to do is we need to place down our structures on the boats. We need to make them sink into the boat. In order to do that, we need to create a fence foundation and a pillar. So let's do that. Alright, so we should have enough stuff. So let's make a pillar, a stone one, and a fence foundation. And then we make a stone foundation. Let's level up as well. Let's go some more melee. Get some more stuff while we're out here building. Alright, so what we want to do now is place down. Alright, so we need to place down our fence foundation roughly in the middle here. And we need to snap our pillar to the edge. And now we can pick this up. And now we should be able to snap this right in the middle. Like this. I think we can put one ahead. Let's see if we can put this ahead. Let's make another one. The goal is to be able to snap at least 9 foundations to this. Let's quickly make a new one, and then we can test that out. Alright, made 2 more, so we should be able to place one, yeah, in front and one in the back. Alright, yeah, so this is great. So now we can move this middle one. And what we want to have is we want to have a set of foundations, 3 across, and then 3 back here, and then 3 in the back here, and leave the middle one open for now. We can pick this up. And this will give us a raft structure we can build on. So once we get all these down, I'm going to go grab some more stone, and I'm going to go and make a new... There's a drop right there. I'm going to go grab some more stone. I'm going to get this drop real quick before it disappears. Alright, here's the blue drop that we saw. So these are the drops. These have random loot in them. And there's a timer on these things. So we can see that it's has a health of 60 out of 100. That health keeps going down over time. And once it's at 0, this disappears. So you want to grab these, and look at that. We get a free forge, which is great. We also get some other things, like some arrows. These I probably won't use. These might be handy. Yeah, and these definitely I won't use. So yeah, that's some pretty alright loot. Especially early on, it's pretty good. You get a free forge, you don't have to deal with farming that up now. So let's head back and make some more stone. I'm going to craft some more of those foundations, and then we will work on finishing up the base of the raft. Alright, we should be done crafting. We got, I think, everything we need. Hopefully we didn't make too many things. I think I made one more than I was supposed to have. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we get to the boat, and we want to craft some foundations, and you want to have one ceiling. So we put the foundations down in a circle, the middle open. And now we can take the ceiling, put that down here, and if you hit R, you can switch between different types of items. So there's the cellar door, this is ceiling, this is a hatch frame. So you want to go for the hatch frame, or you could do the cellar door. I just don't like the cellar door that much because it takes up a lot of space when it opens up. We can now access the raft menu by clicking on the actual raft here. So we have this spot here we can access the raft with. Should have made this further back now that I'm looking at this. I don't think we can add on to the back, can we? Oops. Let's not do that. Can we? No, I think we can't add on to this. Yeah, we can readjust this if we need to. I did destroy my pillar. We can move it back a little bit more. But yeah, you can always do that, but it's fine. We're going to build back here anyways and have like a little bit further back. But this does get us a pretty nice space in the back, to be fair. Alright, so this is the base work for our building. It's square right now. We can make it bigger by crafting ceilings. And so you can go out quite a bit with this. Let's put stuff away we don't need. So if we craft a ceiling, we're missing some wood and stone. Let's grab some more wood and stone. But the ceiling will let us extend out even further than what we have, which is going to be nice. And we can also craft some ramps. Let me kind of show you that. Alright, so let's get a ceiling. We can also probably... Let's see. Ceiling. Can we make a ramp? We need some more stone. Let's grab the stone here. If your rates were lower, you'd have a little bit harder time building this. Having the 4x rates are nice. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to show you kind of like the basic part of this. If you start running out of food, you can also get your food that you've been cooking. There we go. Put some more in here. We can get rid of this spoiled meat. We don't need this just yet. We don't need these either. There we go. Put all our meat in there. So now we'll be able to put stuff we don't want in here. Oh, if you want, so if your items are needing repaired, you can also right click on these and repair them. If you have the resources in your inventory. If it completely breaks, you can still repair it, so don't throw those away. Right, so now we can come out even further with a ceiling. Oh, I made the wrong one. Alright, so we have our ceiling. We can put that here. Then we can go out even further and put a ramp. And this ramp, we can actually make it face down. Snap it to the right spot. And now we can walk up the ramp and get onto our boat. We can put dinosaurs in here. By doing the same thing, we can have this ramp go across. So we need to make 2 more ceilings, then 2 more ramps, and then we'll have a nice front part of the boat. And probably just need to make 2 more or 3 more ceilings in the back, and then some walls. And then we'll have a nice little boat to move around on. So that's kind of the gist of building on these things. We can also put our forge in here. We can put our storage. So we can put forge. This, it's going to snap, but we can remove the snap. Now it's kind of free floating. So we can have our storage on here. We can have our campfire. So let's pick this up. As long as something's not damaged, you can pick it up. Like this is damaged, we have to repair it first. Let's do a repair. Let's repair that over time. Now we can pick it up. We can pick this up as well. We need to empty this out. Pick this up. We can destroy that in a second. We don't need that anymore. And now we can put our storage box right there. We can put our bed on this side. There we go. So now we have a little mobile base. We just need to build some more ramps and then some walls and some ceilings, and we'll have like a completed base. Oh, we need to put this down as well. There we go. Keep our campfire down here. You can move this around. I just broke that, didn't I? Let's fix this. Okay, we have the stuff we need to wait till it's done being damaged. Okay, so now we can put everything back in here and we can have this going. So now we have our fire going. We can start smelting stuff. So we got a little bit of metal. You get a tiny bit of metal from these rocks. There are metal rocks pretty close nearby on a mountain over there. But yeah, this is the gist of your base. And then we can kind of float around here and go all across the map. So we can get into, we don't want to go too far inland because that's where a lot of the dinosaurs like the alligators and spinos typically live, is in these rivers. But we don't want to go too deep in the ocean either because that's where the Leadsithis lives. It's like a whale. So we kind of want to be in the ocean but on the coastline of the ocean. And there's quite a few places you can go to start off with. definitely staying around this mountain here, you can get metal. If you go further around the edge, this mountain here, it's pretty close by. You can get some metal there. Actually, it's not close by, but it's a pretty big mountain for metal. But you're also getting some dangerous territories there. So there's a few places you can start off with to get some metal and get metal tools and kind of work towards where you want to plant your base. So let's break this, and what we're going to do is break this. I'm going to put stuff in this box here. We don't need berries right now. We don't have any dinosaurs that eat berries. We're going to live off of meat for now. And what I really need to do is probably work on getting these walls built. And so it's going to be a matter of grabbing the resources and then ferrying them to the boat. So the benefit of having a boat is we also can move around. We can go, if we need more stone, we can go to the coastline over here and get some more stone. Like if we've used up the resources over there, we can move over here and get some more resources. So that's what I love about having a boat early on. And I think it's great for new players to get used to the map as well. And I'd have to commit to a specific area. And like if we need hide, we can hop off here. We can get some hide. So these little guys are great for hide. And yeah, so I'm going to gather some more resources and we'll try to finish off this boat. And I'll come back when I get close. Oh, this is a dodo egg. Nice. I don't think we need a dodo egg right now though. Yeah, so I'll be back when I have the resources and the boat's a little bit more further along. Alright, so once you get to this point, where you have like some walls and stuff coming up, you might have come across some metal. So once you get to about 12 metal, you want to start cooking this stuff up. And we're going to actually craft a smithy. It requires 5 ingots and requires 2 metal to make 1 ingot. So you need 10 metal to make a smithy. Plus other things, you need some more stone and stuff. But I wanted to mention that. I also want to mention, if you need to find more resources, feel free to move your boat. So if you like run out of resources on one spot, you can always move your boat to the next spot. And this is always great because you're always constantly on the move. And just keep an eye to make sure that you're not running into danger. So if you see like a Spino in the water or anything dangerous, I would definitely avoid that. And just keep moving on until you get to that point where you're not running into that. Sometimes those things creep up on you. Like you might have a Spino underwater and you can't see it. Then you go to land somewhere. You might have run into one. So I would just keep an eye on that. And once again, don't go out into the deep ocean. Like right now we can't see the bottom. So it's pretty scary. So let's stay in the part where we can see the bottom. So we don't lose our raft. Because those lead sickness will destroy your rafts. Alright, so I'm going to move over here, and hopefully we don't run into anything dangerous on this side. But I want to mention those few things. And then we can start working on that smithy pretty soon. And another thing is that these rocks right here, these smooth rocks, have a higher chance of getting metal than the bigger rocks, like these non-smooth rocks. So if we hit these with a pickaxe, you can see that we're actually getting a little bit more metal. So we get 2 out of that, whereas we may get 0 or just 1 or 0 out of these. So these rocks, we have a higher chance. We just got 2 from that one. Yeah, so you're able to get a little bit more metal. So if you want to speed up your progress a little bit, the metal tools are way better than these stone tools. You don't have to repair them as often. And you are able to use them to get more resources. So they do more damage and they gather more resources. So let's go ahead and work on crafting. Let's see, what do we need for the smithy? If you didn't get a furnace or a forge, you have to craft one of those. They're pretty easy to make. It does require a decent amount of hide, but you should be gathering the hide from the dinosaurs. Small ones on the beach, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So for a smithy, we need some hide, some stone, and some wood. Yeah, we're not good on stone. We have to get more stone. So we do have everything else though. Hide, stone, wood. All right, so I'm gonna go grab some stone. All right, we're back at the boat and we should have everything now. I just farmed up some stone. So let's see, can we make this now? Smithy. Yes, we can. All right. So let's put the smithy down. You can move this around. It doesn't really matter how this is organized right now. This is gonna be your permanent base. I would get the walls up first and then move things around once the walls are up. What is, oh, it's a trike. I thought that was something else. So now we have access to the smithy. And this is going to give us access to weapons. We turn this off. We can just see everything. So this requires 1 metal ingot. It also requires wood and hide. Let's grab this metal ingot we have cooking up. We just need, actually we need like 2 more and we can make our hatchet as well. That, oh no, it requires 8. Okay. So that should get us the metal pick. And this is way better than our stone one. So we go here. Let's go to those rocks again. So we're getting about 2 per rock of metal. We got 3, we got 12 out of that one. So this is the power of the metal pick. So once you get a metal pick, you can farm up more metal. And there are actual metal rocks up on that mountain over there, next to the green obelisk over there. And there's also crystal up there, which we can head over there once we finish our boat. I like to having a boat finished though, so that we're enclosed. So if we die, we can at least respawn in safety. So let's put this metal in here and let's get this smeltering. And now we can work on making our pickaxe, and then eventually we can work on making a weapon that's going to be way better than the spear. It's going to require a little bit more metal though, so we can do that before we go up there. We definitely want to do that. So yeah, these rocks are pretty nice. There's a bunch of these rocks on this side of this little peninsula, so this is where we are. And yeah, all in this water there's a bunch of these rocks, so definitely if you need like early metal just to get going on the tools, this is the place to go. And this kind of puts us in the place where we can kind of expand out. Yeah, so you see all this metal we're getting, so definitely more than enough. We can craft all the stuff that we need. We can probably even craft a crossbow. And that'll let us get into taming dinosaurs. Like these guys, pteranodons. What level is this guy? He's level 80. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's like middle of the road. Max level is 150. And that's not too terrible. Alright, so let's give this metal cooked up. We just need 1 more. And so once we get these metal tools, it's going to make making the boat a little bit quicker, because we can then farm up even more stone per rock. And so we're going to be getting stone, we're going to be getting wood and thatch much quicker with these metal tools. So I would recommend getting this going sooner rather than later, just to help you get to the point where you actually have a boat and completely filled. And then at that point you're in kind of a safe spot. You can still lose stuff, but having enough materials and stuff to craft metal tools, like spare ones, and then having your boat closed off is kind of a safe spot, I believe. Like that's going to get you into a place where you can really branch out and go deeper into the jungle and get more riskier resources. So let's, yeah, I'm going to craft up the rest of these tools. So we should be able to make, takes 7, takes 10. We have our hatchet here. Let's just drop this in here for now. We'll get rid of those later. So we need 17 more. Do we have 17 more? Let's see, we have 35. Okay, so it's going to get us 17. Yeah, so we're good. We should be fine. So that's cooking up. I'm going to have to let this cook up, and I'm going to probably continue working on making this boat. I just need like a few more walls and some ceilings. Yeah, so I'm gonna go finish up this boat, and then we should be able to have our metal cooked up by then. Alright, we finally finished the raft here. So if we go to the front, we did use one of the hidden doors, so this lets us get in and out. We'll have to replace this if we actually get some dinosaurs who want to come in here. But for now, this will work for me. And we have like a little ladder to get upstairs. And then this is the inside. It's kind of dark in here, but we'll take care of that a little bit later. Let's put this in a smithy. Yeah. So we have our pike. So we'll replace our spears. You can't throw a pike, but it's a really good melee weapon. We also have our crossbow. So this will let us actually start crafting some arrows, or we can craft arrows now, but we can use them now. So we have some arrows here, and we can also start getting into crafting some narcotics. And so that's going to require us to make a mortar and pestle, right? So we can make the mortar and pestle, and then we can get into narcotics, and that'll let us make trank arrows. So let's look up arrows. This is the trank arrows, and this will let us knock out dinosaurs. So that's the next level of progression. Oh, this is, the lighting looks really weird just because it's so dark in here and looking out into the bright sun. But that's, I guess it's normal lighting. Let's go up top. There we go, that's better. Yes, that's going to be it for this episode. We did get through quite a bit. We built the raft, so now we have a place that we can call home for now until we find our permanent base. And we also have all of our metal tools ready to go. So when we go up to the mountain, we can get some more things up there, and that'll let us progress a little further. But that's going to be it for now. I thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.